Three Billboards stars Woody Harrelson, Sam Rockwell, Peter Dinklage, and is directed by Martin McDonald. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But, I just saw the movie Three Billboards last night. Hang on, I'm going to turn this light off. Alright, I saw this movie for the first time last night, and oh my gosh. It was so good. It was so good. Three Billboards is such a good movie. And there's like 3 movies that I need to review, and well, including this one, so after this review, only 2. There's like 2 movies that I've seen recently that I need to review. I saw The Meg recently, loved it. I saw the movie Ken recently, where this dude finds a space gun. I'm going to review those 2 movies too. But, yeah, so this lady, Mildred, she puts up I don't know the actress's name, so that's why I didn't say it in the beginning. But she's the main character, and she puts 3 billboards up. That's why the movie's called that. I know there's like more to the title. It's like 3 billboards, something. I'll look up the whole title so I can title the video 3 billboards, something review. But oh my god, this movie's so good. And then yeah, she puts up 3 billboards, and it's like, how come Mr. Willoughby, or Chief Willoughby, I mean. And at first, I didn't even realize that the cop was Sam Rockwell, the mean cop who ended up getting burnt. Oh, spoilers. But then my mom was like, I was like, wait, he looks kind of familiar. My mom was like, that's Sam Rockwell. I was like, Justin Hammer from Iron Man 2? Whenever I think of Sam Rockwell, I think Iron Man 2, because I haven't seen him in that much stuff. But yeah, but this cop is so mean in the movie until like the ending. He's like, there's a scene where he walks up to the redheaded character who helped her put up, and he didn't help her put up the 3 billboards. He like told her that you couldn't put bad words on it or something. He walks in, punches the guy in the face, and then breaks the window with his nightstick. Well, he hits him like twice in the face. Breaks the freaking window with his nightstick, and they're like upstairs. And then he throws the guy out the window. The cop, and then he punches a lady in the face. Guy walks downstairs, punches the redheaded guy in the face again, walks in. This other guy who wants to be a new chief comes in, fires him, and then he's at home with his mom. And he's like, he's just talking about stuff, and he's like, I got fired. So I can't do his voice. And then freaking Chief Willoughby goes to Mildred's house and tells her something very sad. If you've seen the movie, you know what he tells her. I mean, if you've seen the movie, you're probably not watching this review because it has spoilers. Unless you're not allowed to watch the movie. I don't know. But, I mean, he tells her something really sad. And I was like, are you serious? This movie had to go that route. Okay. But, I mean, it's still a good movie. It's awesome. I love it. It's such a good movie. And then she's like, oh my god. And, like, she just wants justice for her daughter. Her daughter got raped. I mean, that's what happened in the movie. I mean, it doesn't show it. And then, okay. And then Mildred makes like a Molotov, and she throws it at, she has like a bunch of Molotovs, and she throws it at the police station. And, what's the cop's name? I don't know his name. But he's like, oh no, it's Steve. Is it Steve? His last name is Dixon. I think it's Steve Dixon. Hang on. No, it was Jason. It was Jason. That was his name. Jason. I said Steve. It's not Steve, it's Jason. So Jason Dixon. Wait. He has S-O-N at the end of both of his first name and his last name. Jason ends with S-O-N. And then Dixon ends with S-O-N. That's cool. But so Jason Dixon is like, the police station's caught on fire, and he's like, oh, and then he like jumps through a broken window, and he's kind of on fire, and Peter Dinklage helps him. I don't know Peter Dinklage's character's name, but he helps, and then they go, and Mildred and him go on a date, and then the dad and his 19-year-old girlfriend, that's freaking sick, dude. It's not right. But and then they just have a talk, and then Peter Dinklage walks away, and the dad got, no. What happened? I don't know, I keep forgetting stuff. Not really. But the cop guy goes to the hospital, and the guy who got thrown out the window walks up to him, and he's like, hey, you got burned up, man. I'm sorry. Hope you get better, or something like that. And then he goes, I'm sorry. And then he's like, for what? And then he goes, I'm sorry for throwing you out a window. He's like, I don't care. And I thought he was going to punch him. I was like, don't do it, redheaded guy. Because the cop gets nice at the end. You know? Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys couldn't see that. But he was like, and then like he gives the guy orange juice, and I was like, oh, okay, he's not gonna punch him in the face. What was the other thing I was about to talk about? Something else. Oh yeah. So then the burn guy goes to a bar. Jason Dixon. He's going to a bar, and then this guy sits in front or behind or in front. I mean, it could be both, you know. Sorry. They're at a bar, and he's talking about what exactly would happen to Angela, Mildred's daughter, who got murdered. And he was saying every single thing that happened to her, and I was like, "That's the guy. That's because the whole movie you're trying to figure out who did it." And then he goes up to him. Jason Dixon goes up to the guy, scratches his face so he has his DNA, and I was like, I was like, oh shoot. And then he gets like beat up, and then he goes home, closes the door, locks the door, and the mom's like, open the door. He gets the blood out of his fingernails, and it's like, ow. He puts it in a thing, gives it to the police, and then the chief walks in, and like, because he's in like an area with the new chief. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the reason they get a new chief is because Woody Harrelson shoots himself in the head. It's really sad. He shoots himself in the head because of what he had. But okay, where am I? Oh yeah, and then he puts the blood in there, and then he goes in, the new chief comes in, he's like, you did real good. And in this scene, I was like, yeah, he found the guy who did it. And then he was like, but it wasn't our guy. I was like, I was like, ah! My mom was angry too. My mom was like, are you serious? It's not the guy? I mean, I watched this with my mom. My dad had already seen the movie, and so I was talking, me and my mom turned it on, and I was like, ooh, I heard this movie was really good, so I watched it with her. It's so good. But, okay. And then, oh yeah, and then Mildred, no, does Mildred call him, or does he call Mildred? I don't know. I can't remember. But then they put the 3 billboards back up because they get caught on fire. This is a long review. But then, at the end of the movie, what is it? One of them calls the other, and, oh yeah, I think Jason calls Mildred, and he's like, hey, he's going to Idaho, and she's like, that's funny, I'm driving to Idaho tomorrow. Wait, I don't think they even talk on the phone. I think they talk on, like, the swing she has. I don't know, and he's like, you want some company? And she's like, sure. And then it shows them getting in the car, and they're driving, and then they're talking, and she goes, you sure about this? And she's like, killing that guy? And then he was like, not really. And he was like, you? She was like, not really. And then they're driving, cuts to black, the movie ends. Are you serious? 3 billboards? You're not even gonna tell me who killed the daughter? Me and my mom were freaking mad. It's a great movie, but you're not even gonna tell us who freaking did it? It was bad enough to just... I don't know. Hopefully they make a sequel to tell us who did it. I mean, I looked up how it did at the box office. It made like $54 million, which is pretty good. But the movie cost like $159 million to make, so they didn't make all their money back, so they probably won't make another one. But I mean, the same thing happened with Kin. Apparently they're making a Kin 2, and I loved Kin. I'll review that movie. But yeah, guys, that was my review of 3 Billboards. I'm going to give this movie... I kind of want to give it a Trapped in the Ocean. I'm going to give this movie a purchase-worthy. I'm going to give it a purchase-worthy. It is literally this close to a Trapped in the Ocean. I might even change it to a Trapped in the Ocean later, which is my best rating. But as of right now, it's a purchase-worthy. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of 3 Billboards. Hopefully they make a sequel to tell us who did it. But yeah, guys, please give this video a like. Please subscribe with Hope Stop by the video and check out some of my other videos.